I love my birds, and I always try to learn as much as I can about them. In today's video, we'll get inside a bird's head so we can understand what they feel about us as their owners, and if they're satisfied with everything we're doing for them. Birds have a bunch of interesting things they do throughout the day. Some of them might seem a little odd or funny, but there's actually meaning behind each action. And as their owners, it's important for us to understand bird body language to care for them in the best way possible. Kissing and preening. If you catch your birds doing this, it's time to start planning that wedding. Birds show affection and love by kissing and preening each other, kind of like humans do. Eye pinning. When your bird's pupils go wild, flashing from tiny to large, it's a sign they're either excited or feeling hormonal. This is often paired with some energized chirping and activity. Talking. Notice your bird tapping its beak on someone or even an object, and maybe eye pinning at the same time? This is their way of saying hello and showing they're happy. But if your bird's posture is more tense and raised, they're probably feeling a bit defensive or annoyed. Pecking. This one's pretty obvious. They're fighting. Birds that peck each other can look like they're trying to spar. This is normal at times, but if it becomes too frequent or causes injuries, it's best to separate your birds before things start escalating. Chilling. When birds are feeling comfy and totally at ease, they'll start grinding their beaks and may even stand on one foot at a time. This relaxed behavior often happens as they're winding down for sleep. Cooling off. When your pet bird's feeling overheated, they'll hold their wings away from their body. The more they spread them, the warmer they are. This stance helps them cool off by letting air circulate around their wings. Panting can also happen when they're too hot, although it may sometimes signal a respiratory issue. Crop adjusting. Ever seen your bird look like they're about to throw up or are gagging? Don't worry, most likely they're just adjusting their crop. It can look kind of funny, but it's perfectly normal as they digest their food. Alarmed or nervous. When a bird's on edge, they look thinner, flatten their feathers, and appear jumpy as they scan for any threats around. If this happens, there may be something nearby causing them stress, so it's worth checking out. Fluffing or shaking. When a bird fluffs up or shakes, it can mean a few things. They might be cleaning off dirt, bits of dead skin, or water from a recent bath. Our pet birds need plenty of time and activity to stay happy and feel good. If your bird isn't getting enough of that, boredom will set in, and that can really mess with their mood. In this video, we're going to go over 5 signs that show your bird might be bored, and I'll share some easy tips to help keep them busy and cheerful. Your bird is eating too much. If your bird seems to be snacking constantly, that's a big clue they're bored. Just like people, birds can eat out of boredom. If your bird is sitting by its food bowl and munching non-stop, it's time to shake things up. Try offering new healthy snacks like herbs, veggies, and fruits to give them a little variety and keep them healthy while you work on adding more excitement to their day. Your bird is being a bit too rough with itself. One big sign of boredom is when birds start overpreening, basically grooming themselves too much. If your bird is biting or chewing at its feathers or skin, it can cause irritation, and that makes them do it even more. This can lead to feather plucking, which is a sign they need some mental stimulation. If you notice this, take your bird to the vet for a checkup, and also make sure they have new toys or things to do to keep them entertained. Your bird stays in one spot all day. A bored bird often picks a favorite perch and just stays there for hours, not moving much at all. If your bird looks super chill but doesn't do much else, it might be because they're bored. A simple way to fix this is to rearrange their cage. move the perches around, or swap them out to give your bird new places to check out and explore. Your bird isn't making any noise. A happy bird usually loves to chirp, sing, or squawk in response to what's happening around them. If your bird has suddenly gone quiet, that could be a sign they're feeling bored or even sad. To help, try playing bird sounds or nature videos in the background to bring back the energy and encourage them to make some noise. Your bird isn't playing with its toys. If your bird's toys are just hanging there without getting any attention, that's a sign they're no longer interested in them. Birds can get bored with the same old toys, just like we do with the same old games. The fix? Rotate their toys or bring in some new ones to spark their curiosity. How do you know if your bird is tired of you? What if you're not the best owner anymore? And what if your bird wants you to be on a side from watching over it? In this video, you'll learn 10 signs that indicate your bird isn't happy with you being its owner anymore. Your bird startles easily. If your bird suddenly becomes jumpy and reacts to every little movement you make, it's a sign that it's uncomfortable. This nervous behavior means your bird has lost trust in you and doesn't feel safe around your presence. Your bird won't groom itself around you. Birds preen their feathers to stay clean and healthy, but they'll only do this when they feel secure. If your bird avoids preening in front of you, it may see you as a potential threat and doesn't feel relaxed enough to let its guard down. Your bird hides from you. If your bird constantly moves to a corner of its cage or seeks out places to hide when you're nearby, it's likely scared. A bird that hides is showing clear signs of fear and discomfort. Your bird plucks its feathers. Feather plucking can happen for several reasons, but if it's due to boredom or frustration, that's a strong sign your bird is stressed. Your bird won't step onto your hand. When a bird feels safe and comfortable, it will willingly step up onto your hand. If your bird refuses to do so, even after being trained, that could mean it doesn't trust you, or maybe it's upset about something you're doing. Your bird bites you. A bird bite can hurt and is never fun. While biting can sometimes be a bird's way of expressing itself, frequent or unexpected biting usually means your bird is unhappy and trying to let you know something is wrong. Your bird ignores its toys. It's normal for a bird to take some time to explore new toys, but if your bird avoids playing altogether, that's a concern. A lack of interest in toys or activities often means your bird is stressed or bored, and its needs are not being met. Your bird trembles when you're near. If your bird starts shaking or shivering when you approach, it's showing a clear sign of stress or fear. Trembling is often a way for birds to express discomfort, and it's a sign that something is bothering them. Your bird won't eat in front of you. Birds are naturally cautious and will only eat when they feel safe. If your bird avoids eating while you're nearby, but eats when you're gone, that's an obvious sign that it doesn't feel fully comfortable or secure around you yet. All birds have things that make them feel scared, no matter if they're usually calm or nervous. Even the friendliest bird has its own worries. Your bird might even feel a bit nervous as you watch this video. Here are 5 fears your bird may have. Fear of being alone. Your bird may worry about not having a mate. This is a big need and can lead to stress, especially during certain times of the year. Without a friend or partner, your bird might act a bit upset or restless. Unfamiliar objects. Have you ever noticed your bird acting scared of things like a vacuum, a mop, or even a new toy you thought it would like? Small animals, like birds, can be easily spooked by strange objects, which make them stay alert for anything that might be a danger. New faces. Birds feel safe with people they know, especially those who take care of them. New people, though, might feel like a threat. and this can make your bird feel nervous and on guard around them. Running low on food. Birds burn energy fast and need food often. Even if the bowl is full, their instincts may still make them worry about being hungry or running out of food. Losing control. When a bird is being held or grabbed, it can feel trapped and scared. This often leads to flapping, loud screams, or trying to get free, even by biting. Being gentle and using treats can help build trust and make them feel safer over time.